And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Pass the Mic Live. Today we are covering Motherwell versus Celtic in part 1 of our doubleheader, followed by Rangers versus Hamilton at 3 o'clock. But today it's this is the main game, the 12 o'clock kickoff. That's why we're up so fucking early on a Sunday. Sorry, but today we've been joined by Roscoe. How's it going, mate?
Gogsy, how are you?
Good stuff, good stuff. Stevie?
I'm good, looking forward to it, as always.
And Loudmouth Matthew, how's it going? The token Englishman?
Good morning, I'm very well, how are you?
Knackered, mate. Knackered. But
Me too.
we'll look at the comments. Niall Kane says, hello, afternoon, lads. Is that afternoon?
Not yet, it depends where he is in the world.
Motherwell into him. Afternoon, lads. Motherwell to win 2-1. You're very confident today. Callum Skinner says, wouldn't mind a cheeky well win. Andrew Rooney says, Lennon out. No Duffy, no party. Callum Skinner says, oi oi. Hello, Mike's Gaming. And all right, lads. Going Motherwell 1, Celtic 1. And I'll start with the Motherwell starting 11. Is as follows: Chapman in goal, O'Donnell, Gallagher, O'Hara, McGinley make up the back four, Maguire, Campbell and Polworth in the midfield three, and up top Lang, Watt and Cole, with Celtic going with Bain, Frimpong, Beaton, Ayer, Laxalt, Brown, McGregor, Christie, Rogic, El Yunusi and Ayeti. What are we thinking, lads?
We done the preview and we were pretty confident in the preview, but I think most of our confidence was based off the fact that we thought Shane Duffy might start, and that's not the case. So I don't know what to expect. I'm feeling a bit of the old wounded animal the closer we get to kick off. But the good thing is Edouard's not starting, so we'll see how we go. We're in good form. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, Stevie. From a neutral's perspective, Loudmouth, what do you think?
I was just waiting for the anticipation, sorry. So, Celtic are coming back from an embarrassing defeat on home soil, letting their country down. I can only see a Motherwell win. I'm going with 2-1.
Whoa!
Get the semi.
Simple as that. 2-1. Neil Lennon is shaking in his boots right now. You've got them on the ropes, lads. Hit them hard, hit them low, hit them fast. Simple as that. They won't know what's hit them.
I love that. I love that. Roscoe, what have you got to say? Please keep the faith.
I'm all down a peg here. I mean, in terms of a neutral point of view, as much as I have a soft spot for Motherwell, I don't think they're going to win today. I think Celtic have, obviously because they got beat in Europe on Thursday, I think it's a case of where they're going to have to bounce back, and I think they're going to have to bounce back with a bit of a vengeance as well. Sorry, lads, I'm going to have to go for 3-1 Celtic.
Get out.
Sorry.
The door is there.
Sorry, boy.
Nah, it's probably right.
Just being honest.
Probably right, mate.
This is what Celtic do. They get beat in Europe and then they usually do really well in the league after. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, you are right. I'll back you with that, unfortunately. Going Matthew Son says Sheriff 1-2. Ryan Dunbar says right, okay. Is that Big Hollander top right corner?
Me, is it? I take it that's me. Guys, a goat and now Hollander. Oh, fuck's sake.
What's the bets today? I've not really touched anything. I've gone for the boost in the West Brom Tottenham game that has Kane to have one shot on target. Even
I have, because I've got pure circulation and I need something to stimulate my life. So put a wee line on. I've went for Ajax -1, Tottenham -1, Arsenal -1 later on, Lille and Torino.
Ooh, interesting.
Why on earth have they even got that Kane thing? I'm just having a look at that there now. Why have they even put that up there?
Because it gives people like a chance to, double their stake.
Yeah, I know. It was 1 to 8, now 1 to 1.
Instead of say like a tenner, putting it onto something else,
Yeah.
you've now got 20 quid, so then you've got a better chance of winning more money. But at the same time, what if their coupon goes flat and then yeah.
Is it one of these ones where you have to put it back into bets, or can you actually take it out?
You can take it out.
Yeah.
If it wins.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought it was one of these ones where it's like getting winnings paid in a free bet kind of thing,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take
maximum stake 10 quid. There's a snag.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always a twist.
Yeah, there's a snag.
Betting companies never let you rape them for cash.
No, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of taking in the Motherwell game a penalty to be taken. It's 11-8.
Tell you what, lads, should we all stick a wee five in on Barnet today for the FA Cup shock?
I might do.
Ooh.
Well, the lineup for Barnet is in anyway.
Let's hear it.
And I'm guessing we're going to go with a 4-4-2. So Loach in goal. It will be, I'm guessing, a back four of Preston at centre half with Nugent, McQueen at right back with Ben Williams at left back. The four in midfield, I would have a guess at Mason Clark on the wide left with Petrasso on the wide right. They might be altered because they can switch. Two centre mids of Ari Taylor, who's our captain today, and Wesley Fongook. And up front is Hooper and possibly Richards, or it might be a 4-5-1, beg your pardon. Hooper's definitely a striker. Richards is more of a centre mid, so it might be a 4-5-1. So, because like I said, I haven't seen Barnet this season in the flesh. We've signed about 8 new players, and I'm only seeing them on, obviously, when there's a stream going on. So I'm still learning all these players myself. Yeah, and they've been my club for 30 odd years. You know what I mean? It's mad. So I don't know how Burton line up, but I do love the magic of the FA Cup, and anything can happen. Form goes out the window when it's a cup competition. Bigger clubs tend to take their foot off the gas. They might throw in a couple of players who need a bit of minutes, but they're not up to the standard. So if we catch them off guard like we did with Sheffield United a couple of seasons back now, we might be in that round for the next go. I'm having it, lads. Stick 40 quid on it.
Ooh.
No.
What?
No.
You've got the Barnet Motherwell double comes in at 26 to 1.
That's me saying stick £500 on that one. I just like spending other people's money.
As much as I've kind of slated Motherwell in my preview here, I'm kind of tempted to put that on.
Honey.
I'd like spending other people's money, but if you win, I get half of that because I suggested it.
No, but you're quite right, Matthew. Barnet have shown it before, as you say, with Sheffield United. I remember watching your video as well. You ran Brentford close, am I right?
Yeah, it was 1-0 to Brentford in the first game at the Hive at half time, and then that second half was amazing. It was end to end, probably one of the best halves of football I've ever seen in my life. And we took them to a replay in 3-3 where they had to cheat to beat little non-league Barnet. Ollie Watkins, the cheating wanker that he is.
Ollie Watkins!
Fuck off you. He had to dive himself on the floor to earn a penalty, but we managed to crawl back and take a draw, going into the replay. But unfortunately, they just blew us away in that game, and we set up all wrong. Simple as that. So we can do it. We've proved we can do it. But the problem is, I think we had better players that season than we've got now. So, yeah. But anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yes, I know. You have been clickbaited. It was Kobe that put in Shane Duffy as the Celtic representative on the thumbnail today. Yeah, that's probably what jinxed it. Callum Davidson says, love the poppies, Gogsy and Stevie. Cameron's more confident today than he has been against Celtic for a long time. Scottish Digger says, Lennon will be sacked in the morning. Hope so. But seriously, if Big Duffy isn't playing, I reckon Celtic could get a result. Well, I think they will. But they might bring him on at some point. To defend a 1-0 lead, and we'll score in the last minute.
Touching on the thumbnail there, I would have loved Kobe to troll everyone and put Shane Duffy in a Motherwell kit, but it wasn't thinking.
Oh god, that'd been fantastic. That pattern would have been great.
Apologies about the poppy, folks. I was going to go out and get one, but I didn't have time.
Yeah, when you sort of get off about 20 minutes before you go live, things sort of just don't pan the way you did plan them.
Also, I was saying to Gogsy before the stream, I was also trying to find a football top with a poppy on it, and I couldn't find the Dundee top with a poppy on it either. So I did try.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry about that at all. I'm just finished. I'm finalising my day coupon.
Yeah. Gogsy, what's going on in the away end with the cardboard?
Stevie's probably gonna describe that better than I would.
What, with the Celtic players coming out the away end?
No, the cardboard.
The black faces. That's for people who have went missing and have yet to be found.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
it's like a cause for them. It's just to raise awareness.
There it is. Yeah.
Right, so I've got. So we're gonna go live to Coupon Corner for the next 30 seconds or so before the game kicks off. I have got today on the coupon. I have taken a goal in both halves in Motherwell versus Celtic, Tottenham to beat West Brom, Lille half-time, full-time against Brest, Torino to beat Crotone, a corner each team in each half for Atalanta versus Inter, and a penalty taken in Rangers versus Hamilton. That comes in at 187 quid if I win.
If Rangers get a penalty, it sounds good.
Yeah, that's it.
Is there a reason they've got O'Hara at centre back?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just because you're short, or does he play well there?
It's because, hold on.
Oh, come on, Motherwell, man.
Since Mugabe got injured, we had to put O'Hara in at centre half, and he's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, fair enough. Good dude.
Come on, Will.
We've already been through our score predictions, but we'll go through it one more time. Ross was a negative Nancy, saying that we. What was it you said?
3-1 Celtic.
3-1 Celtic. Loudmouth's gone 2-1 Motherwell. Stevie, what have you said?
I didn't really give a prediction. I just said that I was getting more worried about Celtic winning. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go for 3-1 to Celtic. I'm going to agree with Ross. I just think we'll come up short.
Yeah, well, I'll be positive as well, and we'll win 2-1. I'll join the Loudmouth camp. You can do this, Matthew.
Have I ever let you boys down? Is what I'm going to say.
Don't jinx it.
I might go quiet for a minute, boys, because I'm assuming they're just about to do the minute silence on my screen. So
yeah, we'll go quiet for a minute.
Aye.
I'll just let you know when it starts. I'll just give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Done.
Right, it's done. There's the minute silence. Aiden Plays says, "What's the minute silence for?" Lest we forget from Morgan Berry, Duffy Rangers Player of the Year. British Cotter says, "Never was so much owed by so many, so few." To so few. Lest we forget, Celtic don't do minute silence or wear poppies. Well, we're not Celtic, are we? And they're actually doing it here, so.
That was one good thing about the fans not being in the stadium. The one sort of silver lining is the fact that nobody ruined that.
Yeah.
No, there's always some idiots.
Yeah, correct. It doesn't matter what team you're playing.
Come on, Barnett. I'm a little bit behind you boys. They've just finished doing the minute silence, so.
No poppies on the Celtic shirts.
I noticed that.
That's pretty usual.
It's because they're scum.
I didn't know why I said that. I didn't know why to face the backlash.
I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. You
Okay.
scum.
There we go. Alright, so let's get your predictions in the comments. I'm just enjoying my croissant. I mean, I'm still having breakfast, but yeah, you know how it is. You get up late. Oh well.
I'll try not give away much in the term of facial expressions either, Gogsy.
Have you already?
What? I've
Have you-
kicked off, mate. I'm 44 seconds in, 45.
Fucking hell! That's on the Motherwell stream. It's about a minute behind.
You watching it on TV, Wills?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm watching it through my Xbox, and it's a wee bit behind.
And there goes the Motherwell 100% possession already. Yeah, so Scottish Kenneth says 7-0 Motherwell, 5-1 Motherwell, 2-1 Tony Watt double, changing mind to 2-1 Motherwell, Motherwell 1-0. You have to remember British soldiers that massacred innocent people in Ireland.
I don't think we want to start getting into this
Well,
debate.
we are a football show. We are not anything else. So I'm not here to talk about politics or anything like that. So
And you've had one warning, Jamie. Any more mentions of anything, I would just ban people for the chat, Gogsy, because it's something that we don't want to get involved with.
no.
What you need to remember, Jamie, is Barnet's the best football club in the fucking world. All right, sons, a pipe down.
Yeah, Gogsy, highlight that comment. Frazzle Banks is absolutely right. What am I doing? My calendar's not been changed. Hold on. Right. November. Got Sean Byrne and Jamie Ness this month.
Oh wow.
Here's a question: do you look through the calendar when you get it, or do you leave it as a surprise?
Yeah, leave it as a surprise to see what mugs turn up later on in the year that are not there anymore. Because it's usually guys that are not there anymore towards the tail end of the year. Like Jamie Ness, he's gone. So
I used to always see who was on my birthday month, and it was always a shit player. I was always so disappointed.
Fucking never the free kick, man.
What minute are you in, Wills?
Third, just went into the third. 3 minutes, 5 seconds.
1:45 seconds behind you then.
Yeah, I'm about the same. I think I'm with you, Roscoe. I'm 2:22.
So I'm the furthest behind. Fantastic.
Just refresh your stream then. That's what I done.
I'm actually walking through my season ticket though, so
we can't have a fucking Motherwell fan being the furthest one behind all of us in this game, which will decide Celtic's fate whether they catch Rangers or not.
that's great play by Cole. Oh, he's giving away a free kick. I know you already know that, but
No, I don't think it was a free kick, do you?
no, You're a bit early, Ryan Hunter. Unless it's 3 o'clock where you live. Marvin Berry says, hope Hamilton go down. I don't really care.
See, to be honest, it's a bit of I always get in two minds with that one because I like going into Douglas Park because we always take a good crowd, but at the same time, Hamilton always gets 3 points off us at one point in the season, so I'm a bit like,
Yeah.
please fuck off.
They've got a lot of injuries, Hamilton, just now, have they not?
Yep.
Yeah. Boy Templeton's out for a few months, and he's a good player. It's bad. I don't really follow Scottish Premier League football much now because Dundee are not in it.
I'll be in a Yeti, Cammy.
That was handball.
Oh. See the hang of it when you're playing Celtics or Rangers for that matter, it's just see the periods of time where they've got the ball for like what feels like an absolute fucking age. Just like
Christopher Haugen says, what is the chances of fans getting into stadia in Britain? Because in Norway they've got limited fans. Well, in tier 1, because we've got a tier system of basically availabilities across different regions. And in tier 1, you can actually go to a football ground now on a match day. Like Ross County had their first or second test event on Friday night. They had 300 fans and drew 1 each. But say, for example, Motherwell playing Celtic today, no one's at the game. Cheers, Ben.
Nabbers.
Love to the family.
I think it.
You will win, my man. Have faith. Here's hoping.
Oh, effort there. What minute you in?
Christie's shot.
Straight at Adam Chapman.
Are we all at the same? I'm at 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
I'm literally exactly the same as you, Matt.
Okay.
I'm
going to ask a really stupid question, but forgive me, being English and all. Why are you nicknamed the Steelmen?
Because Motherwell has a lot of rich industry, a rich history of being one of the biggest steel manufacturers in Britain at one point, until Mrs. Thatcher came along.
I had a feeling that might have been the case why that was the nickname, but I wanted to see if there was actually a better story than that. I'm not going to lie.
Because we're hard as fuck, Matthew, alright?
Ryan Cameron says 1-0 well. I don't believe that. Ross, so score predictions. Ross went 3-1 Celtic. Me and Matthew have gone 2-1 Motherwell, and also Stevie said 3-1 Celtic.
Nobody going for a draw.
Fucking turncoat. No, it won't be a draw, mate. With the amount of goals that go flying in, week out, this could be like 10-10. Especially the way that Celtic defended earlier on in the week as well at home, embarrassing their own fucking nation like they did.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't tell me some cunt has spoiled it in the chat. Oh, don't tell me it's a goal.
If it is, then ban them. Simple as that. What are you doing? Why are you differing on the ball? For fuck's sake. Wow.
Oh, no.
Mate, I don't know what.
Keep quiet there.
I do not know.
Off!
To be honest, Gogs, right now that I can comment on this, that's fucking twice. No, excuse my language. We've given the ball away cheaply in midfield. Twice. See, against Celtic, you can't do that. They're going to press you.
What was he doing, though? I don't know what player that was, but why is he holding on to the ball?
It was
Why
the boy
are
with
you
the
back like that?
Matt, we cannot try and play through this team. They will pick us off. We need to play long balls and try and win the second ball and work our way up the pitch. That's how we're going to beat Celtic. We're not going to beat them by playing through them.
Fuck's sake.
Who was it that gave the ball away?
Boy, I think it was at Polwarth.
I don't even know. I'm too raging.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Something.
And can people please not spoil it in the chat? Because we're behind. Fuck's sake.
I mean, to be fair, I did well not to spoil it there because I was dying to shout. I was fucking dying to shout. Oh, man.
Right, okay, look, the 2-1 still on, lads. Don't worry, let's not panic. We're 8 minutes
I know
in.
that's it. Certainly the unlikely scorers have scored now. Now Motherwell are going to score 2, you see.
It's
But
fine.
Matt,
We're
see,
good.
the thing is, right? I don't mind Celtic beating us if they go and score a great goal with the quality that they've got in the pitch. Don't give them a fucking goal like that, man.
I know, it's the mannerism of how they've scored it. You've basically gave them the goal.
I know.
I mean, in all fairness, it was pot luck as well. The shots hit the post and just rebounded off that geezer's knee, like right place, right time. So it was fortunate for them, but whoever gave that ball away for Motherwell,
Yes.
I'm not trying to rub it in, boys. As you know, that's Sunday League teams fucking do better than that. Just hoof it, kick it out to Rose Ed for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? I don't know what he was waiting on. He divered and divered and divered, but anyway, there's a free kick to Motherwell here about, 40-odd yards out?
There was a good stat that just came up on the screen there. Celtic have not lost in 56 games when they've scored first.
Fantastic.
I
Don't worry, that's going to break. That's going to break. Here we go. Look. Oh!
Oh!
Why didn't he shoot? Why did he not shoot? He's tried to square it. Shoot! He's unmarked.
To be fair, I think he done the right thing there.
No, he's got to hit that across goal for me there, Ross.
Does he have the ability to do that? Because let's be honest, we've seen that 1,000 times and it goes Rose Ed.
I don't care. They'll just try it.
Just have a shot. You don't get many chances against Celtic.
No, but you've got a corner out of it. You've got a corner out of it. No, I do see your point.
You don't shoot, you don't score at the end of the day, man.
I'll make you mod, Ben. That's fine. Oh, fuck's sake.
And please, people in the comments, don't ruin it, man. It's hard enough not being able to get to the games as it is. People try to watch their team at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Watch this, we'll score and I'll go mental and ruin it for everybody now.
Mate, if we score, you've got the whole freedom of the chat to go as mental as you want. Throw your wheelchair out the window, I don't care.
Oh, this is nice football from Motherwell. That's a foul, though. That is a foul.
He's taking a good area.
Yeah, that is a foul.
Hello, Joseph. How are you?
I've also got to sort out the thing on the stream for a second. There we go. Plus, I'll probably get a notification as well if there's a goal.
I would probably turn that off then, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I will say, I'm happy with the way that we've responded since going a goal down.
Yeah, you've played well since you've.
Yeah.
That's a shit free kick though.
Lisa's, there's a corner from it. This is what it's saying. What are you boys like at set pieces?
Well, Liam Polwarth had the most assists in the league last season. Quite a lot of them came for set pieces, but it's hit and a miss. You always get inconsistencies with a team like Motherwell, mate. It can be great, or that more often than not can go either beyond everybody or not by the first man.
Yeah, Devan is playing. Channel. Just trying to find out how you can add a mod. There we go.
Can't believe how much Declan Gallagher's came on since he left Dundee.
What a player.
Can't believe that.
Player.
Hmm. Add Ben as a mod on this. It's not working.
Oh, there's a foul there. Free kick.
Tony Watt's done great, hasn't he?
He's putting himself about anyway.
He's got a point to prove though, Tony Watt. That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Neil
He's
Lennon
been
was the
good.
manager that let him go, Ross.
Yeah, aye.
Mm.
Any chance of him getting back to Celtic, he'll try and do it like.
Yeah, there we go. I have added Cod's Vlogs as a moderator to the channel now.
Beautiful.
There we go. He's
Shiver,
going
man.
to get rid of any spoilers. Up the nappers. J98 says, hope you're getting on well, lads. Enjoying the chat while watching the game. Cheers. How's your day been? Well, since the 8th minute of the game, it's been shite.
I'm still fairly content. I don't think we've played badly. Just, again, stupid errors, mate. Fucking, that's a frustrating thing.
I think it's Chapman that saved it onto the post.
And they get lucky with the rebound, but got to be fair and give credit to El Yunusi for following it in.
Well, that was a good counter-attack by Celtic there, breaking down. Though obviously the shot's gone over and wide, but
Rogic doesn't play very often for Celtic these days, does he?
Cheers, Ben. Oh no, we're not saving that. Should me and Sheriff 1-2 be more two? No, I'm just happy with the one at the moment.
denied.
I'm a Celtic fan, but I love watching your streams. Keep it up, lads. Cheers, Chris, and thanks for not giving it in. Still time. Come on. I mean, to be fair, I think the last time Motherwell beat Celtic at Fir Park, Celtic took the lead and Henrik Oyama scored straight away as an equaliser.
How many years ago was this?
It was 2013. They touched on it before the game.
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Good hustle here by Motherwell.
Henrik Oyama, he's one of these guys that just like, in terms of a Dundee player, he was god awful. Like, I know he was good for yous, but he was fucking awful for us.
Yeah. Thing is, when he came back to Motherwell, he'd put on a lot of weight because he wasn't playing for Legia Warsaw.
He was poor when he came back, but the first spell that he had at us, he was unplayable at times, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing you find sometimes, that some players tend to be good for other clubs, or like certain clubs are good for, and they suit styles of play and all that kind of stuff. It's just
For example, Devante Cole's one, because when we were speaking to Ben earlier on in the week, he said that Cole was a bit shit at Fleetwood, but I think he started playing really well for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about happiness and confidence.
Right. But I think style of play has a huge part to play in that as well, though.
I don't like that reaction, Wills.
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm guessing something comes from this free kick then.
You'll see.
Just keep me guessing.
I'm on the edge of my seat, mate.
I don't like surprises, Wills.
Neither did I, but I woke up, boom, wheelchair, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Devante Cole is Andy Cole's son, I believe, isn't he?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Offside anyway.
I know. That's why I kind of went and then brought it back down. But,
yeah, 100+ in the chat. That's fantastic to see. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
guys,
thank
quickly,
you everyone for watching.
I'm 2 subscribers away from 300. Come on, make it happen for me.
Yeah.
Where's that plug, Gogsy? Where's that plug?
It's a different view, all one word down a space in football. We'll get it out of the way quickly. Right,
all my plugs are getting used.
Aye. I just I want this before the end of the week. That's why I'm like, I'm doing a door.
Virgil van Dijk related to Dick Van Dyke. That was good. I like that one. But let's just talk about that free kick. The fact that the Celtic keeper just stood there and kind of pushed it away shows that he was never in any real danger. Maybe the whistle had already blown by then, but you've got to time your run perfectly because he was at the back post. And if you time that, because no one went with him, unless Celtic stopped because they heard the whistle, I'm not sure. But, you know, that's what you've got to do. You've got to creep around the back post when no one's looking.
Yeah. Tell you
like John Barnes said, Celtic's greatest ever manager. You know, you've got to get round the back.
It's a delicious ball in, isn't it?
Tell you what, though, the referee is feared to book one of the Celtic players because that's a few fouls they've given away now that have been in the middle of the park trying to break up a Motherwell counter-attack.
Hold on.
Yes, Tony?
Oh, that's shite.
Mm-hmm. Campbell. Can Campbell not use his left foot?
That's what I was saying was shite there.
Aye. Because that's what's given the ball away and Celtic are back on the counter.
When Celtic have broke, they've all come down your left-hand side. So is it primarily weak down that side or Celtic strong down the right-hand side? Because that's where they've gone a lot of the play. I'm
not sure because, well, obviously they know Stephen O'Donnell's at the right back and he's an international player. And you've got Nathan McGinley, which not many teams know about.
The boy Frimpong seems to be playing really high compared to Laxalt, who's on the left.
He's definitely Celtic's most dangerous outlet. I think his pace just causes people all manner of problems.
He's a guy, but he's really, really quick.
From what I've seen of this laxative, I don't rate him at all.
Brilliant. I love it. For people asking what my YouTube is, instead of me plugging now, I've just put it in brackets beside my name, so I don't need to plug anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Justin Briggs says 303 subs now, Stevie.
Woo!
Hey!
Oi.
If there's a positive to take from today's stream, Stevie's hit 300.
Hey, we're still in the game. Still in this game. We've responded well. I'm not getting too disheartened.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gogsy, Hot Wheels, Jelly Baby, and Costco.
Fucking hell, no. Is that now? Is that no? Where have we seen this?
Of Stevie's subs thing.
Alright.
Who's Costco then?
That'll be me, I assume.
That'll be Ross.
Costco.
So who? Oh, so I'm Jelly Baby. Yeah, I do like the jelly babies, don't I? Yeah.
Just because you were eating them in one stream and now you're just Jelly Baby Man.
Yeah, I haven't got any.
Loudmouth, how can you not rate Laxalt when you're a Barnet fan?
Look, I call it how I see it, and this geezer's shit.
He does play for AC Milan.
Fuck off! Sorry, they just got another needless foul in the middle of the pitch, that's all. Nothing major.
See, look, laxative, shit, I told you.
Yeah. I think he says, how can you not rate Laxalt when you're a Barnet fan, referring to his actual Barnet? I think that's what he means by that.
Oh, I don't know. He's Barnet shit as well.
Yeah, I think that's what he means.
Oh man!
Stevie, wow.
Fuck it, 400.
Yeah, let's get Stevie.
Go
on. Oh no, I don't like that at all.
If you say that, Gogsy, you said he plays for AC Milan, mate. If he was any good, he'd be breaking into the first team, not on loan to Celtic right now.
Yeah.
So let's look at the standards that he's at, and let's look at who he's playing at. A team that just lost midweek.
No way, man! That's a Stonewall penalty. That is a Stonewall penalty, man.
Okay, we'll see it in 45
We'll see that in a couple of minutes.
Oh, that's a Stonewall penalty kick. Oh, man.
As the referee bottled it.
Shy cell, mate.
Oh, my God.
I've still got a laptop pro in here, so I'm well behind.
It doesn't matter if he's played for his national team.
I
There's
need
people
to
that's
see
played for
again.
Gibraltar. Don't mean they're any fucking good.
Nah, on second viewing, Gogsy.
Right, I'm
Right.
going to watch it here. Let's see what happens.
We'll see it. Oh, Tony Watt.
You see the kick from Brown, though? Did you see that kick?
Yeah, I saw that.
Stevie, that's not a penalty.
Oh, I don't
Just a
know.
real it's not, mate. I've seen the second viewing. It isn't.
He's already on his way
John
down.
Mitchell splitting straight facts in the comments.
He's already on his way down.
Aye, no, I've seen the replay. I got it wrong. Sorry.
I wouldn't have given that.
It's just in real time because it's going so quick. Do
Aye.
you know what I mean? But it's similar to what Hart's got a penalty for, mate. Against him.
Oh, Connor, come on.
I got it wrong.
The problem, yeah, he was waiting for it. Unfortunately, he was waiting for any kind of minimal contact and the little touch on the back there, but he was already going down. So
Yeah.
How well did he do to get through, though?
he done really well. Yeah.
Did any of you
And amber glasses on there wanting a pen.
Listen, we need to take all we can get, man.
You got to claim everything in this scenario.
So just why a little question for you boys, because I wasn't really following. Oh, keeper's dropped it. No, he's coming. I wasn't really following Scottish football when there was only 10 teams in the Premiership. Was you still playing each other 4 times back then as well?
That was ages ago.
That's what I'm saying. I only remember. I mean, I kept an eye on Scottish football, but I never took a real interest. So
I was it was when
That's not been in my lifetime that they've had a 10-team league. So
yeah.
hang on, Gorgsy's younger than you though. How does he remember it, but you don't?
Because I've seen the record books. I know what happened back in what 80s, 90s.
Yeah, that's when I kind of I was taking an interest in it, but not enough to know what the fuck was going on because there wasn't things nowadays than it was back then. You only heard it when it was like on the radio or TV, not like how the internet is now, and like, you know, where you can just kind of look at Football Manager as well. Even though Football Manager back then was banging and it was hard work. Championship Manager.
what a game! What a game!
Oh,
Hang on, is that a spoiler? Nappers, where are you? Nappers. What's happened? Oh, Gorgsy, don't fuck up.
shit. Fuck off, man.
Don't have any complaints with that goal at the first one, though. Rogic does really well. We need to give credit where credit's due.
Still very poor defensively, though.
You're right. It's very poor defensive. The thing is, as well, it's come from your left-hand side. Celtic's right-hand side again. They're singling that side out for whatever reason. And your manager.
You go.
No, I was just going to say, your manager should have sorted that out. He should have seen it fucking 15 minutes ago. That's where the danger's coming from. But look how many Motherwell defenders are in that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 3 Celtic players.
Your centre midfielder that was on Rogic was sleeping and managed to let him go past.
Hello, Fraz. How's it going?
Man.
Hello, Fraz. You've just joined us at a very
Fucking
Tenth time.
yes.
It's
Time.
frustrating because see, other than the goals, we've not done poorly, but that's what happens against Celtic. They just punish you with quality.
Yeah, that's
Quality
what makes good teams, is teams that are more clinical than good.
So, yeah, like you said, Wills, the first goal, yeah, you could be pissed off with. The second goal, Celtic have actually had to work for that goal. But like Roscoe said, that centre mid, sleeping, just let him run. and it could have been avoided. But Celtic, they have worked well for that goal, but it could have been cut out.
I think it's the boy Maguire that was sleeping. Maguire? No.
Thank you, Callum. Glad to be here.
Fuck's sake. 28 minutes in.
Told you it was going to be a thumping.
Don't worry, there's loads of time. Motherwell just get one goal before the half and then sort it out. Trust me.
There's that Norwegian guy again. Sorry, it's good to see El Yunusi doing good.
No, it's not.
Oh, kind of glad that we're not playing Norley now.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, Ross. You look more depressed than they look.
I'm like, as a neutral, it doesn't really bother me what the score is here.
He's putting his coup on a double. Motherwell on it.
I know. I've got.
What is he
I've
doing?
got my analysis head on here.
I'm going to refresh the page, see if there's the anything with Barnet now, because it's getting close to the time and there's still fuck all.
I'm going to refresh the page, see if it's a different scoreline.
I can't confirm, Gogsy. It's 3-2 to Motherwell. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I know you're a bit ahead of me, but seriously.
Eden just reiterating what I just said. Thank God we're not playing Norley.
Oh, man.
It's like coming out of a funeral late.
Mate, nothing's been hitting out of us.
There's loads of people saying that they can't find the Barnet game on iPlayer, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that's struggling. Shambles, mate. Absolute shambles.
Do you know any Button fans?
Not personally, no. There's a couple that follow me on Twitter.
Are they admirers or the haters?
I think they're admirers. I mean, who wouldn't be of these dimples?
You got some bitching dimples, Sam.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just because I'm fat. Right, come on, boys. Let's be positive. Let's liven up the stream now. Come on.
I know. I'm sorry.
Not just creating a Hunger Games because you're bored and you're emotionless.
Fraz, can you kill me? I want to die in this.
Aye, relieve me from this pain.
But no, I don't think we can be too hard on the team, man. I still think we did okay on the ball. It's just.
But the problem is you don't want to sit and take this defeat because, look, you're 30 minutes in and you're just kind of letting Celtic have the play at the moment. All right, you're not wasting energy chasing them down, but you need to have a bit of a press. Otherwise, they're just going to, like I said, look, they're down that right-hand side again.
Aye, it's just every time. Here's a question, Gogsy, right? I know that I've slated them in previous recaps that I've done, but would you bring on Liam Grimshaw? Because he has a bit more pace than Nathan McGinley. I just think he might be able to cope with Frimpong. His pace a wee bit better than what McGinley's doing.
I suppose so.
I don't even know anymore.
It's just that.
But how many times have we come up against Celtic and just been rolled over against them?
It's not just Celtic, mate. It's no fun. Full stop.
The thing is, though, as a neutral watching this game, this just looks like Celtic have one plan: knock it to the right, and it's every time they've got one idea. That's what I'm saying. If you cut out that mistake, or you cut out that break every time that they're trying to attack, and you pull one back before half time, see what happens. Because I've not seen enough from Celtic to say that they're actually playing you off the park. But again, straight down that right-hand side.
Oh, no. What's he done there?
The difference is the decision making in the final third, though. Like, there's a couple of times when we were in the box, and I still believe that Tony Watt made the wrong decision.
I've actually just got a text from CJ saying, has Polworth signed a pre-contract with Celtic? Because he's put in 4 poor well, what he says is 4 poor deliveries, and he gave away the pass for the first goal.
That first goal was absolutely horrific.
It was absolutely shocking.
Sorry, I'm just watching the goal back on football.
It's-
The goals could have been prevented.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you may say they had to work for the second goal, but I can still believe that if you put in a foot and at least get the ball away, that averts the danger. Motherwell's goalkeeper is Aaron Chapman.
Where's Jordan Archer then?
Who?
Jordan Archer.
Oh, he's on the bench.
Thing is, it's just we couldn't really drop Chapman. He'd done nothing wrong. So
I don't give a fuck.
no. He does it. He makes a good point. Jordan Archer probably is a better goalkeeper, but
So you don't drop somebody that's done nothing wrong.
you can't. It's just
It's easy to say, I'll just drop him, but you actually have to physically have the conversation with that guy, being like, oh, by the way, you've been playing well, but we've just signed somebody else and he's better than you, so we're putting him in.
That's exactly what I'd say.
Nah, you wouldn't. No chance.
Watch me, mate. I'm Fraser Mortimer,
Yeah,
football manager. Do you know who I am? I
yeah.
tell players all the time. We got Matthew. We saved Matthew for getting the sack.
We did last night.
You did, boys.
There's a difference between a computer game and actual real life.
There's no difference, mate.
It's the same. It's called. It's like simulation, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, fuck off, Rogic. Get up.
see the replay you're just about to see with Tony Watt. I think he was caught in between passing and shooting.
Oh, what a chance that was for what? If you have a better player, you play the better player.
Yeah,
So,
but it's having that conversation, though, that makes it difficult.
Fuck the morale. Bring the player in.
I can only mod people that I've actually met and that I know personally. Sorry.
He's a wee gimp, by the way.
DJ Vass says, go and sub yourself on and score that. If only.
Free kick.
Terrible free kick.
We just missed a good comment. Well, a comment a few minutes ago from Joseph. He was explaining his workout.
Yes. My energy level is medium right now, so I'll bring back my energy soon. Right, cheers. Cheers, Joseph.
Is that the follow-up song to the one that he wrote previously?
I think so. Hopefully Motherwell can get a goal back before half time. It's only 2-0, not over yet. Anything can happen. I hope so.
Been really impressed with the boy Frimpong for Celtic. He's a good effort there as well.
He's been really good. Again, though, I think our best player today has been Tony Watt.
Yeah.
It's just he seems back to his old self, man. It's just so frustrating that we find ourselves in the position that we're in, because I think 2-0's flat on Celtic a wee bit. I don't know if that's just me.
No, I completely agree. Like, as soon as we went one behind, like, we started actually taking the game to them, but then it's the second goal. It sort of knocks the stuffing out of you.
Absolutely.
Takes the wind out of your sails.
It's a shame because, like you say, both managers have gone in, or before kickoff, they've got your game plan, you've got your tactics. Everyone knows the individual roles and what they need to be doing, so no one has to pick up the slack and all this lot. And then when you get someone that goes and does something fucking idiotic like he's done, everything goes out the window, and all the other 10 players around him kind of drop and go, well, what's the fucking point now? What is the point? And the thing is, though, it is, but you can't have that mentality. Like, for a couple of seconds, yes, then you need to fucking get straight back into it, lads. Otherwise, you're going to admit defeat 8 minutes into a game, and you've got a long way to go. The problem is, now that you're 2-0 down, like I said, if you can get a goal before half-time, and there's plenty of time to do that, go in and change things around. But I don't know what's on your bench. I don't know how good your manager is, if he can try and motivate these players to get an extra 10% out of them to go, This is Celtic at the end of the day, lads. Pull your fucking fingers out.
Jesus, O'Hara playing kamikaze defending there.
Oh my God!
I know. Wee bit of a heart and mouth moment.
Expect nothing less from young Mark O'Hara.
Going on from what Matt's saying there, I think the guy Robinson, you couldn't find a better man for the job at Motherwell than Robinson, so hopefully he can get something out of them second half. And what the hell was Scott Brown doing there?
I see what you meant by kamikaze defending. That was absolutely horrendous.
Living life on the edge with that defending there.
Classic Mark.
There's times where you should pass it round the back, and there's times you're better sometimes just putting out for a throw-in.
Yeah. I'm not even thinking about a potential European qualification yet. It's not even Christmas. We'll see how we do before now, or between now and the end of the calendar year, before we even make a judgment on where we're going to finish.
Just old cliche, isn't it? One game at a time.
Aye, exactly. But at the moment, the only teams we are actually struggling against physically in the last month has been the Old Firm in the league.
Aye. I mean, I just fucking. I think. See the way that we're playing. There's signs here that we can get a goal to get back into this, though.
Of course you can, mate. It's plenty of time. Loads of time. Even in the second half. Look, worst case scenario, you go in at half time 2-0 down. You've still got 45 minutes. Celtic might take their foot off the gas. It all depends on your half time team talk and who the fuck wants it to take it to them. Simple as that.
Plus, Matthew, they played on Thursday night.
Exactly. So they should be tired.
Get out, you diving cheat!
I know.
Reminds me of Christian Daly. I remember
That's
that.
not me.
Cheats, fucking diving cheats. Oh, sorry.
Yes, Ryan, Cameron, I did call you a wee gimp. Yes, I did.
Ross, I think you were trying to make a point there. What were you trying to say, mate?
I was just going to say, following on what Matthew was saying, I think. Wait, when was this?
When was what? Sorry.
I was just saying it is a dive.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we have picture at the Barnet, lads.
Yes, can you share it to me so I don't have to watch this depression?
You used to watching Dundee. This must be like acid to you. Cheer you up a wee bit.
I'm gonna put it in
Fuck
the.
off, Ross. It's
private
never a
chat.
penalty. The boy's already on his way down before any potential contact. He's playing for that penalty.
Not a penalty kick.
Was on the BBC.
Yeah, just got to log in, mate, and there's the game there.
Kushte banging chief.
If that was in England, that VAR would have probably given that as a penalty or something.
Oh.
Boy, Callum Lang's been looking quite good for you.
Yep.
It's difficult for you to break Celtic down because one thing that I'll give them is they do go forward in a pack and they do defend well in a pack. And every time that you're on your counter attack, they've got 5-6 players in and around that box. And unfortunately, they're defending better than you lot are at the moment.
This is just the highlights.
What, the link I sent you? No, it shouldn't be because I've got the players walking on the pitch now.
Oh, yeah.
You see it now, yeah? You got it?
Yeah. Is this on TV?
Yeah, well, it's on BBC. Yes, you got to press the red button, but because I don't have a TV in my room, I'm watching it online.
I also don't have a TV with a remote, so I can't use the red button.
Can he really call any one team's player a cheat when that long guy fell over like the same? You mean Lang fell over the same like a Yeti? Well, tinted specs, mate. I don't give a shit.
No, touching on what you were saying about the front three there's only one part of your team letting us down, and that's the midfield.
Yeah.
Midfield will totally let us down today. I think our front three have been brilliant.
Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. This could be trouble.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Wow. That's a let-off.
That was.
That is a let-off because that was a fantastic break by Celtic. You have to give them credit for that. I just don't think you boys Motherwell were quick enough dropping because Celtic had, 6 players? You watch it back on that replay now against 3 Motherwell players. That's not good enough.
It was the cavalry, wasn't it, Matthew? Coming
Oh,
to
yeah.
them.
The thing is, you can tell they've definitely practiced that in training. The quick counter-attack break. Everyone just get the fuck out and literally attack them. And, yeah, he should have done a lot better with a finish. Much better.
I think we should have wiped them out in the own half, took the yellow card, mate.
He tried to, didn't he? There was a kick.
That sums up that boy Barry Maguire's half because he's been absolutely stinking.
The thing is, though, it's the same corner every time. It's a floated corner whipped in, and Celtic easily get it away, and it turns into a Celtic attack every time. It's just...
That's what we could do second half. I know Barry's not had the best of games in midfield, but drop him back to centre half and then push Mark O'Hara up into midfield.
What's a centre half?
That's his most natural position.
DJ Bass says, "Hey, the fuck is Lloyd with not a manager? He'd win the CL with Harrogate."
I don't know if I'd win it with Harrogate. They've got a good manager in Steve Weaveley, and he's a really good manager. But I appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
Remember when I said the Scottish leagues need the Old Firm? This is why, without.
Fuck up, Ryan.
Fuck up. GRS, son.
Some tinted glasses you're wearing, son, eh?
Why do they always fucking need to Ryan, just fuck up, mate. Isn't it all about the Old Firm?
You stand up there, Ryan, eh? No comments.
And then he just goes, fuck up.
I just can't be asked. My team's getting beat. I'm fucking fuck.
But the one question is, do the Old Firm have a hedge that runs along one side of the pitch?
Iconic ground, by the way.
Did you see their score yesterday, though?
No, they got scudded.
They got absolutely hammered yesterday. Did they win the week before or something?
Brecon haven't won in like
5 years. No, I think they won the week before. Because the boy got the job. The guy that stepped in as manager got the job. And then they got absolutely annihilated yesterday. They'll not be in the Scottish Professional League next season, I don't think.
I must say, though, Harry Kewell is looking as young as ever.
That wasn't a penalty for me. Go and take your negativity elsewhere, please. John Mitchell says, Ryan, go boil your head.
You tell that bastard.
It's not Glebe Street, it's the Glebe Park. Glebe Street.
Shows how much you know, eh, Ryan? Bet you never even went when Rangers played there.
Glebe Street is in
Glebe Street hooligans.
Is Glebe Street not where the Bruins live? I'm sure that's where the Bruins live.
Just so you know, Ryan, Scottish football would be nothing without Glebe Street. Got off.
Absolutely. Fuck's sake.
Aye, Fraz, you're right. 10 Glebe Street.
Iconic.
Well, that's a coupon down. Wheeler 3-1 down at half time.
Does this just show like this final score? Does this like cut live to like games as they go in, or what is this?
On Champions League nights, it does. Take Polworth off, he's not interested. Well, I agree with that. Rogic is not playing like Messi, we're just making Celtic look good. When it's a team full of Celtic fans, you know.
I've got to try and call it down the middle, though. I think when Tom Rogic wants to be, he's unplayable, mate.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So how do you think that first 45 minutes went then, lads?
I mean, it couldn't have gone any worse.
I take a slightly different viewpoint. We're 2-0 down, but we're 2-0 down to a side that we're expected to get beat off at the end of the day. First goal, completely avoidable. Second goal, you can always pick holes in any goal, but I still think it's a good bit of play by Celtic. I think we've done okay on the ball. So
I think there's three players on that Motherwell team that have got pass marks. It's Callum Lang, Tony Watt, and Declan Gallagher. This guy just compared Messi to Tom Rokic. Anyway, you were saying, Stevie?
No, just I think that we've still, when we've got the ball, we've tried to be inventive. Just as I say, we've had a couple of chances. Like Tony Watt, twice he's tried to cut the ball back when arguably, well, maybe the second one actually should square it line for a tap. But the first one, he's got to go for goal. What happened there, Matthew?
Well, we're not at the woods yet, but we gave the ball away cheaply, like as you do watching fucking Sunday League pub teams, straight to a Burton Albion player. They've kind of collected it and they're just knocking it around at the moment. They're in their final third, but we're making it difficult for them. But it's just, again, it's the cheapness of just at centre half. Preston was under no pressure whatsoever, and he's literally played a 4-yard pass into a Burton Albion player. But we've managed to win the ball back now. We are breaking up the field, and that's a foul, referee. Thank you very much. No, he's played advantage. Oh, we're on the attack. We knocked it out wide to the left. We are cutting in. The ball's played into the box, and they've just swung it in and cleared it, and it's gone for a throw-in. So, opening 5 minutes. That's all that's happened at the moment, lads, in the Barnet. Burton Albion FA Cup game.
Can all you be?
But just going by what I've seen in the first 45 minutes of the game, it's like I said, the midfield for Motherwell at the moment is not exactly on par, but you cut at that right hand side where Celtic keep driving down, then you've kind of like put a stop to one attack what they've got, and any opportunities you get, you just got to take them. You've only got to take them, and then it only takes one goal for it to come in, and then you'll see cracks appearing and Neil Lennon shitting his pants. Simple as that.
It only takes America.
I've just seen that goal again, that first goal. Fucking Liam Polworth is literally looking at Nathan McGinley, who's sitting there going, "Give me the ball, mate, and I'll clear it." I'm going to Hulk up in a minute.
It's funny because as soon as the boy gives the ball back to Gallagher, Gallagher then loses it. And then when Celtic put the ball in the net, every single Motherwell player looks over at the boy Polworth. I don't know if you noticed this. Literally every single one looks over at Polworth when Celtic put the ball in the net.
Aye, because
if looks could kill.
Literally every single one, there's about 5 or 6 of them, all just look at him.
I'll tell you what, he better have sore knees when he comes out at half time if he's on that pitch to say sorry for that.
I'm sorry.
Not just that, his deliveries today have been absolutely appalling.
Is he a regular? Like, do you think the manager's got the balls to sub him or not?
He's been subbed a couple of times when he's been very below standard.
So you reckon that the manager wouldn't think twice about making a change in the second half? Because something's got to happen. You definitely need... You can't just capitulate and accept it.
I'm just trying
to... But at the same time...
I don't know what game to watch. There is so many choices.
Oh, I gave you the link to the Barnet one, mate. It's currently 0-0. This is like us winning the FA Cup right now.
Okay, I watch that game.
Right, so Gorgsy, and same question to you as well, Wills, right? As Motherwell fans, watching that first half, with who you've got on the bench, what changes would you make to get back into this game?
Do you want to go first, Gorgsy, or want to go?
I don't know where to begin, mate.
Well, while you're thinking about that, I think you've got to be realistic now and say you're not going to win the game. The best you can hope for now is a draw.
I disagree, though. Why can't you win the game? It's only 2-0. Why can't you win the game?
Nah,
Because they've got 2 players on the bench that can come on and just put us to bed, and Edward and Griffiths, mate.
Don't worry about that. That's them to think about. You think about Motherwell right now.
Well, what I would do for us, I mentioned that I would take Nathan McGinley off and put on Liam Grimshaw just to try and nullify that threat that's coming from Frimpong. And I would make a positional change, and I would move Barry Maguire back into centre half and put Mark O'Hara further up into midfield. So 2 things I would do just now. I wouldn't change much going forward, but I think we need to rejig it a wee bit at the back and in midfield.
And what are you saying, Gorgsy?
I echo what Wheels was saying.
That's basically, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll just copy your homework.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Please, can I copy your homework? Sure, but sure, I'll let you copy it, but don't make it obvious.
So what formation? You keeping the same formation?
Keep the same formation, just check a few things about. I think we need to win more second balls in midfield, and hopefully Mark O'Hara, with his strength and his energy, can go in there and do that. And then Maguire's a bit more of a physical presence, hopefully to deal with Yeti.
Come on, you beast.
Get a bit more height as well.
Well, hopefully your manager does make a couple of changes. If he comes straight out in that second half and he hasn't made any changes, I don't think anything will change personally, because a few stern words is only going to gear you up for about 5-10 minutes. And when things ain't going your way, that's just going to drop. It's going to go flat. That's why I think changes need to be made.
The only hope that we've got now is if Shane Duffy comes on for Celtic.
Okay, you need an early goal. You can get
Next goal at 2-0 down is crucial. If they get the third, you're fucked.
Yeah.
If you get one back, then there's a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
My end game prediction is 4-1 Celtic.
Thanos had a different one, but okay.
Can we stop being so depressed and like
Get the Hunger Games going.
I'm watching the Barnet game, son.
Yeah, boy.
Nah, I'm trying to be upbeat, but
It's very hard to be upbeat when you're getting beat by Celtic.
Nice.
Yes! Yes! What a fucking goal that was, by the way. What a fucking goal. What a fucking strike.
Put Barnet 1-0 up in the FA Cup. Oh, you fucking beauty.
I was about to say that number 10 done really well there to get past his man.
That was amazing work by, I think, number 10. Is that Petrasso?
I don't know who it is, mate. These are your players.
We've only, number 10, hang on, I can't see the shirt. I don't know shirt numbers. I think if it is that winger, then yeah, we've got him on loan from a Canadian side. But what a fucking play. Yeah, Petrasso. He's cut in on the left-hand side against 2 Burton players. He's gone duck and dive. See you later. The ball's played into centre mid. He's had a little fucking beautiful goal. Top corner. Top goal.
I'm just a way to watch it now.
Keep
what a fucking
energy. Matthew brought the energy.
No chance at all. See, boys, we're on. Come on, here we go. Motherwell Barnet Derby. Here we go. We're having it.
That's a cracker of a goal.
Up the Barnet.
That's
Does your stream have the scoreboard on it?
No, does yours?
No.
No, so I can't tell how long's been played. I'm only doing that by the Twitter account.
That was some
Go on
fucking
the live
strike,
score
by the way.
and find out for you if you want, or that you're doing it by Twitter account.
You can have it. You can. That's not a problem. Wills, don't mind
12 minutes in. You're 12 minutes in, so you've got a fucking age to go yet, mate.
No, don't worry, mate. Here we go. Come on.
Fucking strike.
It was Funguk with the goal for Barnet against Burton Albion.
That's it.
Yeah, Matthew, that is a fetching top, I must admit.
Wesley Funguk.
Well, this one.
No, the one that Barnet's wearing.
Oh right, okay. Well, you know, if you like, I can get you a top.
Do you want to do a shirt exchange?
What? I thought you was already getting me a Dundee one anyway.
I'll do
I love
a Dundee for a Barnet. Well, I'll get you the Dundee one, and you get me the Barnet one. We'll exchange shirts.
We can do that, yeah.
I love that comment for Dynamite Heedy.
Rest in peace. Yes.
It did come out of nowhere.
You're right, it did. It did.
Yeah.
It's a corner to Burton at the moment. Can we defend our lines?
And
it's gone all the way to the other side. We've managed to collect the ball and knock it upfield at the moment.
Not that I want it to happen because we love you, Barnett. We do. What happened if this game ended in a draw at end of 90? Does it go straight to extra time?
Yeah, extra time and penalties.
Come on, you bees!
It could well be a 4-2-3-1. Because we've only got one striker up front, which is Hooper, but Wesley Fongu could be in that number 10 role. So the 4-2-3-1 would probably work nicely, or it just could be a basic 4-5-1. But I'm still trying to. I don't give a fuck. Actually, we're winning. Couldn't give a shit.
I'm loving all the love Barnett's getting in the chat here.
Michael Petrasio. He's from that same team that we got Nicholas Hamilton from, Ross.
That York 9, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we got one of their strikers as well.
What's your opinion on the game the other night?
Shambles deserved to get beat.
It was fucking shite.
Deserved to get beat, man. I wanted the game abandoned. These three will echo. They'll back that up. I was like, I hope this game gets abandoned. And I said that to my dad as well.
It's a 3-3, but it papers over the cracks a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we were shite, but we got out of there with a job.
The thing
it's
is,
not Gary Hooper, it's a different Hooper.
JJ Hooper.
The thing is, you've got to kind of... It's a hard one because you don't want to sack McPate because it's then... Again, it's this more unsustainability. Sustainability?
Yeah,
for
that's the
Dundee.
word.
I don't know if that's the word. I would give him a few more games for sure. I mean, let's be honest, we're not winning the league, so you're really looking at playoffs as kind of the best thing that's going to happen. And
Definitely.
I think you've got to give McPate time. We've got good players in that team, but the defence is a joke, and the goalkeeper isn't great either. So
Rico has some sharp as well. So
to be honest, I actually felt sorry for Ferry for I think it was the second Alloa goal where he saved it really well, and then they just nipped in and put it
Gary
back.
Kell was at fault for that one.
Yeah, but then I felt sorry for Ferry until Alloa put their third one in because he was an absolute shambles for the third one.
The first one was a lot of bad defending as well. I mean, that's just basic man marking.
Yeah, it was just. McGee's a good centre back, but they need somebody good with him.
No, John McGee, I thought, was the most consistent player.
Yeah, he was good last season. I think he'll be good for us, but I think in terms of who he's got beside him is really letting him down at the moment. I didn't think Marshall was that great on Friday either.
Nah.
The folk have been ranting and raving about him, but I didn't think he's that great at times.
I thought Marshall, before his injury, was very good last season. But I think he's very hot and cold at the moment. But
that's hopeless. See, when you're a defender, that's hopeless. You need to be consistent as a defender.
DJ Bassett can have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 7s, a number 45, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Yes, only the OGs will remember that from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas back in the day.
Just to go, only 4 Nations. I'm watching Barnet v Burton Albion in the FA Cup, and Fraz, the scoreboard and timer's up there now, isn't it?
Yep, 16. I've got 16 minutes just on the clock.
I've got 16:10.
Just get got that. Park again.
I would like to engage in a shirt exchange, Matthew Barnett for Dundee shirt there.
I can do that. Not a problem at all, me old mugger. Should we play a game of football, get it nice and sweaty, and then take shirts off afterwards, or do you want it clean and fresh?
I mean, that works, yeah.
I mean, you let me know who you want on the back as well, mate, because I'm sure I could work some printing for you.
LoudmouthBFC. he's my favourite player.
Oh, mate, I can't walk into the Barnet shop and go, here's a shirt, I want LoudmouthBFC. They'll probably think I'm doing it for myself, and it'll be like, you fucking sad bastard.
A medium, you failed last week.
Fair not to speak.
Yeah.
Because I've got Gogsy 99 on the back of my shirt.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, but you're really liked by Motherwell. I'm fucking hated by Barnet.
Basically, Gogsy's shirt is just a walk-in subscription board.
Right, well, we've gave away a cheap free kick here, literally on the edge of the area, right on the corner. So let's see if we. If I was a player, I'd be going for goal. Simple as that. I'd be going for goal.
Oh my god. Who was your player of the season last season, Matthew?
Goodness,
I don't think we've done one because the season got cancelled. Well, it wouldn't. Sorry, no, it didn't get cancelled, did it? But it went straight to playoffs, didn't it? But I don't think we've done one. But if you're asking me personally, my player of the season, hang on, let's defend this free kick first. And oh my god, that went through all bodies and went out for a goal kick. Jesus Christ, a touch on that could have gone anywhere. My player of the season last season, personally, probably I'd say Harry Taylor, who's captaining us today.
Get him on the back of the shot.
Wheels, I don't know how you get quiet there.
Oh
It's the biggest challenge ever, mate. But I'm doing it. How the fuck have we not scored?
no!
How
Oh,
have we not scored?
fuck!
Did
You're not
Burnley
going to
not
get a better
football?
chance than that to
Right.
score against him.
I didn't know you boys had kicked off.
Gallagher's
Sadio Mane is
knocked,
the best player in the world. Yes, sorry.
Gallagher's knocked it down for a corner, right, for those of you that are watching the Barnet game. And it's dropped in the middle of the 6-yard box, about 2 yards for goal.
Yeah.
Callum Lang, and he just can't connect with it, and he fluffs at it. And then it comes to just behind Devante Cole, and he can't get enough on it to put it in the net, and he cleared it.
Yeah, I've just seen the replay of that, mate. Did you boys make any changes at half time?
Nope.
I don't think we did.
No changes at halftime.
Just like the Barnet official Facebook page. I think I might manage him on Football Manager.
How
So
did
yeah,
that
that
go
goes.
quiet there? That is a miracle. Oh, man.
That away kit's quite smart as well, to be fair. To be fair.
Apparently we're 5,000 to 1 to win the game now.
Stick a quid on it.
Get a
Yeah.
Stick a quid on it.
Five.
Ross, look, Ross goes on that. Look.
Where are you getting this off from?
Like no, in 3-2 Motherwell, it's like my dad's just messaged me saying 5,000 to 1. Like, can't it be that much?
Sky Bet didn't even do 5,000 to 1.
Leicester,
I thought they stopped all that because when Leicester won the league, they was like, no, it's no 5 has, and it's only 2,000
I've
now.
only got 100 to 1 here, Gogsy, so.
Only 4 home nations. It's currently 1-0 to the Bees. Come on, you Bees.
Come on, you bees.
See, to be honest, how Callum Lang and Devante Cole tried to clear that after line? How did...
Oh, that is a question I do not know the answer to as a Barnet supporter. Kevin Cash is asking who are Barnet's rivals. It's Stevenage, is it not?
Stevenage is one of them, yeah.
Stevenage.
Yeah, Stevenage is probably the most fierce one. Enfield, depending on who you ask. And again, Wildstone look at us as rivals. We couldn't give a fuck about them. And then you've got the Dog and Duck pub team, which is Boreham Wood as well. But they're just famous for that fucking shit TV show, EastEnders.
Way.
So it's like the Wheelstone thing's like the Dundee St Johnstone thing.
Possibly, yeah. They look at us like we're rivals, but we couldn't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty much. Pretty much. So who's the rivals in the league then, Matthew? Is that?
Well, we've got Wheelstone and Boreham Wood in the same division as us this season. If the fucking Chavs got relegated, they would have been in with us as well, but they fucking clung on till dear life, didn't they, the pricks? So, yes, it's
Fuck them.
that's it,
Fuck
really, yeah.
You want Sam? Sorry.
Hopefully, Stevenage get relegated this season because they're doing just as good as they was last season. But like I said with Mark, the problem is there's about 8 teams at the moment in that bottom half who are fucking just as shit. And Southend they are fucking awful.
Southend. Yes, no one gives a fuck about the Motherwell Celtic game. We're all Barnet fans today. Vying for an upset. Come on.
Oh, we've lost Wills. Is he all right?
He's probably. My guess would be maybe Motherwell scored, but could be wrong.
No, I've not.
Gorgs, he's got that flash notice on, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the Barnet Mega Store.
There's nothing mega about it, but
I was humouring you.
Go on, Devani.
can't swing a cat in it.
Oh, what is that?
Oh my goodness.
Fucking hell, keeper. Fuck's sake, keeps.
It was like a hot potato there. We had to have 2 chances, but Burton Albion almost equalised, but we've managed to keep it at 1-0.
I feel like I picked the wrong game to watch here.
Euro Swag says, I wish Matthew was my dad.
Maybe he is.
Welcome back, Wills.
Can I just say, I don't know if you've seen it yet, Gogs, but Devante Coles, I'm lucky not to get a red card there.
I've just seen it here.
Card.
Just the way to watch the replay.
Barney.
Yeah, he's lucky to still be on the park.
Alright, so the Barnet shirt from this season, also the one last season.
Yeah, we never got a new kit. So this kit theoretically is like 3 seasons old because of the whole coronavirus and getting new sponsors and shit like that. We was one of the only clubs that basically went, there's no point in getting a new kit. We'll just keep the same one as we had last season. So everyone who's bought one's loving it because they've got a kit for 3 years now.
Quite like it. I'm looking at your historical kits. You know, it's probably like one of the better ones from previous years. Like the hoops don't really do anything for me. And that one from 2016-17, that's like Livingston. They play in like yellow, but then they go for a season in black.
Yeah. Who would my dream draw be? Well, because if we win this, we'd only go into the 2nd round, and the big boy teams don't really come in until the 3rd. The problem is because we can't go to games, I don't really care who we get. But if it was a chance to go to the game, I'd like Sunderland.
Still,
I would like a bigger team if it was away, because then it's a grand that I could potentially go to that I'd never go to. But ideally, I'd like home advantage. Why we can't go to games, I just want home advantage.
you still want a big tie though as well, because in this time you could be doing with the TV money.
Well, that's what I said. If we get like a beatable draw in the next round, if we get through, then I want a big team in the 3rd round. That's when you'll get the $. But why fans can't be there, you won't get as much revenue. That's the only problem.
Hey, I'm sorry, Cannons. Even plays #United got knocked out.
Low.
You not handle their own.
I think it's Shane Duffy substitute.
I'm still pleased with how we played here.
I've just got visions of this Barnet game being a 1-0 game.
Mate, I'll take that.
Smash and grab. But that number 10, he's really impressing me.
We do need to get him involved on the ball more, because at one time he was involved, we've scored from it.
Oh, Campbell.
What's that goalie doing?
What's the goalie doing, Tom? What's the goalie doing?
So where do you sit at the Hive, Matthew?
Opposite where the camera's showing you. So I'm about halfway line, but this side of the grand, so you won't be able to see my seat unless they have a different camera angle.
Go on.
And at Barnet, is it like certain parts of the ground shitter than others?
Well, we've still got standing, and that's behind one goal. But everywhere else is all seated, and eventually we will be getting rid of that standing behind the goal, and it'll be an all-seater stadium. And we eventually will be doing like renovations, because he wants to build a hotel on the side, because we get a lot of international teams playing. We get England C, who do a lot of training there. We got Spurs ladies who play at our ground, and like we get a load of like international games, Ghana, Senegal, all that lot. And he wants that to be like the hub where they come and stay. So yeah, it's all about making money, and eventually they will renovate all the way around, and it will be nice, but
I like it. Looks fresh.
It won't be home.
It's mental to think that, just touching on the Celtic squad here, that they were going to get rid of Tom Rogic at one point, isn't it?
No, he's one of the best players.
So we'll be sitting on that stand that you speak of on my visit, Matthew?
Well, there won't be huge rush to get tickets, mate. So I'll guarantee you a ticket. You know, over here we do pay on the day.
Nice. And there'll be no rush to get a Dundee ticket either, you know.
What's the grub like at Barnet?
They've got like a restaurant in the main bit where you can sit down and have like chicken burgers, beef burgers, or any kind of meal sort of thing, which is quite nice. A little bit more expensive, but they normally, because Barnet's probably one of the only grounds, because it's on private land, where independent burger stands can't come on and you buy burgers. But we do have like burger huts there, so if you just want like a bowl of chips or like a burger or hot dog, we do that as well. But it's semi-owned by Barnet, basically. They do the catering at Dagenham and Redbridge as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But there's no like makeshift burger stand set up. We have like built-in kitchens there where they cook everything. So that's what it's up. But yeah, like I say, it's not bad. It's a little bit expensive because of obviously they've got to make margins, but you get good portions.
That's good.
That's one thing I find Scotland that misses a lot is like no grounds, just chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Hibs does.
Hibs do pizza and chips.
Oh, Hibs pizzas take me to heaven. They're amazing, man. I swear to God.
That's why it's my favourite away ground, no offence, Matthew.
Amazing.
There's only one ground I've ever been to that's done pizza, and that was Swindon, because they're sponsored by Domino's. So they do Domino's. You can buy just a slice, and it's fucking amazing.
I thought you were going to say because Paolo Di Canio was there.
The Italian Revolution.
Paolo Di Canio.
Go on, Alan.
Cy Ferry talking with Stephen Fletcher about Paolo Di Canio when Stephen Fletcher went abroad before he got his operation. And then Paolo Di Canio called him into his office when he came. No, the physio called Stephen Fletcher and he says, "No, you need to get back." The gaffers. No, what was it? Martin O'Neill said to Stephen Fletcher, "Right, you can go away before your operation, like have some downtime, and then come back, have your op." So Stephen Fletcher went to Dubai. Martin O'Neill got sacked and Paolo Di Canio got appointed. And then the physio was like, "Right, you need to get back now." And then he's like, "How come?" And he goes, the gaffer said, I could be on leave. And he goes, "Well, the gaffer's not here anymore. We've got Paolo Di Canio." He's like, "Right, okay, I'll get on the next flight back." Paolo Di Canio, come in. And he goes, "Okay, I am your new manager. Why did you not congratulate me on being appointed?"
Dog is offside, but Laxalt does brilliant when you look at it.
He's a funny character, isn't he, Di Canio? But just talk us through what happened there, please, lads.
So,
swings in an in-swinging cross, and Tony Watt flicks it on. Callum Lang takes a touch, and Laxalt just gets in the way of the shot, but he was offside anyway.
Unfortunately, that's been a bit of your problem today. A lot of offside stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think fitness is a problem with Motherwell? Because from what I've seen,
decision making is a key factor.
It's honestly, that's all that's letting us down, is just that decision making and that clinical nature in the final third. I think we've been well in this game. Celtic have just taken their chances, and that's what kills you.
I just zoomed in if Shane Duffy are sitting there on the bench.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Could you get me Darren Curry on the back? What number did he wear back in the day?
He was number 11, if I remember correctly.
11.
Tell you what, Nathan McGinley's been superb today.
Going forward, yes, defensively, he's been up against it.
Yeah.
Because the goals have come down his side.
Yeah. But every time he gets the ball, he gets by his man and then actually tries to do something, which is great.
No, he is. He's good going forward. He's athletic. But it's just he's got a thankless task trying to play against Frimpong. And Rogic has been doing that channel a couple of times as well, going over to that side. So
there you go, the important statistics coming up there. Bolton Albion have had 2 shots, 1 on target. Barnet have had 1 shot, 1 on target with 1 goal.
And that's the difference right there.
Bosh.
Oh, how have they got a free kick from that? It was Brown that got in the way of what? Fuck's sake.
Okay. Another
Everybody
rainy
in the
night.
comments is just going to be loving this.
Are you singing a country song, I Love a Rainy Night?
Yeah, sorry, remember GTA San Andreas? You were like, I love a rainy night.
Oh, Burton on the attack here. Ball whipped in. Oh, fuck me. Goalkeeper and defender went for the same ball, but we've managed to clear it.
Communication. Like
Yeah.
Governor Scott Brown, King of Scottish football, undisputed champion of the world. Yes, Ross Lockhart.
This Poppy just doesn't want to stay in.
That's what the Celtic fans say as well. Come on, you bees.
There we go. And he's fucked it. Well, that'll do. Still 1-0 to Barnet, 33 minutes in.
Come on.
Do you think Duffy will stop the 10? Apparently Frimpong's out of the game.
What?
No.
So who's the captain today, Matthew?
What I'm seeing, I'm asking.
Harry Taylor playing centre mid.
Number 16. Oh, that's a name for the back of the shirt. Jerome Benham Williams.
Ask me, man.
He's about the size of me and he plays left back. He won't run. He'll just stroll through a game. But no one's smart enough. There, he's on the ball now. No one's smart enough to run at him. That's the thing.
What a tank of a man.
Ewan Milligan says, Loudmouth, you've got another sub. I need to keep up with the best team in northwest London, beginning with the B.
Well, thank you for the sub. You should have subscribed a lot sooner than today.
Kane Hemmings has been booked for Burton. Fuck off, Kane Hemmings, you cunt. That's another reason why I'm supporting Barnet, because of Kane Hemmings being a fucking cunt. I never even noticed he was playing, to be fair, Ross. I just strolled past the game, you know, like, oh, there's
So
Kane Hemmings picked up a booking.
I've got a wee bit of a comedy moment here. My dad no noticed that he paused the telly earlier on and he's come up instead to talk to me. He's up it's half time. And he's walked into the room and went, 64 minutes? Aye. He's like, by the way, we've had some amount of chances. I goes, oh, well, you should see the fucking second half.
What's he been doing all that time if he's paused it that long?
Mate, I honestly believe that my dad's developing senile dementia.
Okay,
But that's another conversation for a different day.
a different view.
Roscoe, what are you saying about the game?
Yeah.
You've been a little bit quiet.
Yeah, I think
Oh. That's a yellow card, surely. Beaton's got to get booked for that.
Motherwell have they've been better second half. They've been far more threatening going forward, but they've not really. They've had a couple of fairly decent chances, but they've just not taken them.
Beaton had to get booked for that. I can't believe that.
we can definitely take positives for this for us. Put
Yeah,
us against other teams in the league. We'll,
You've looked far better at the back in the second half as well, I think.
I think
Which is-
Robinson just told them.
which is frustrating.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I think the boy Cole took out Frimpong early doors second half, and he should have done that early doors first half because he's not done much second half since he's done that.
It's a good point, by the way.
Yeah.
A really good point.
Fuck off, Kane Hemmings.
It's kind of one of these cases where the damage has already been done.
Yeah.
I don't know. See if we can get a goal, man. I'm still thinking there's a chance for this here.
Aye, but the game's
No,
getting.
there's a chance, but what I'm saying is that your 2 goals maybe could have been avoided if you took out Frimpong early doors.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When you go, Gogs, you've got to say something there, mate.
No.
What's that Bumblebee family area all about, Matthew?
So we've got a mascot called Mr. Bumble,
Can I meet him?
He is, and
Can I meet
recently you can meet him. Yeah, you can get your photo with him.
Come on.
And he's recently just got married, and we've got a new mascot called Mrs. Bumble. So Mr. Bumble, Mrs. Bumble now, and that little bit
Did the
there.
match on Bumble?
Not really, no.
Oh,
And that's meant to be like the little family enclosure bit where families sit with, mums and dads and kids and shit like that. So that's where it is. But the problem is no one sits there because it's not under fucking cover, is it? So they all get fucking pissed on when it rains.
do you want the bad news, guys?
Edward.
Odds on Edward is coming on.
Do I want to be Edward?
Right, so is there a family section at Dents? I assume it's the Coxie.
You can get your ear chewed off by 15 generations of Dundee fan in the Coxie.
This is Matt. This is why I asked you about is there shit parts of the ground, because at Dens, the Dens is split into 3 parts. Well, 4 parts. You've got the away end, which is the 4th part. Then you've got the main stand, the Coxie, and the Derry, right? And the more closer to the main stand you go, the more fickle the fan you are. So if you sit in the main stand, you talk about how. Well, say you sit in the Derry, you sit there and they're basically they're sound. They're not too fickle. They're like down to earth fans. Then you go to the Coxie where it's a sort of middle ground, where it's like some are fickle but some are all right, and they probably would prefer to be sitting in the Derry. And then you've got the main stand. They're the most fickle set of fans going, and the closer you go to that main stand, the quicker they're to get on players' backs, and
the closer you are to the directors, but
pretty much. Yeah.
Because I know that people that sit at the corner, like closest to the Coxie, I know people that sit there and they're like as you say, like you've got the Derry, and then you've got the mid between the Derry and the Coxie, and then you've got the mid between the Coxie and the main, and then you've got full main, full wanker.
Yeah, it's.
What about the wee shed in the far left? What is that called?
So that's the Derry. That's the one where all the town supporters sit.
Oh man.
Because I was forced along to the main stand for a good 10 years when I first started going, and I'd never sat really anywhere else. And then I moved to the Derry one season. I was like, why did I not move here sooner?
I was my first game was in the main stand, and then after that I was in the Coxie for a bit, and then I've been in the Derry for like the last 6 years.
Celtic bringing on Edward and El Hamid. They've took Frimpong off, and we're making a change. Chris Long's coming on, but I don't know. I think it'll be for the Bantico.
Yeah.
We'll get you in the Derry, Matthew, son.
I'm more than happy to do that, mate. There's a massive bit of shit-assery going on in the Barnet game, though. Our goalkeeper's taking half a year with his goal kicks, which is very smart play, as there's 5 minutes to the half. Frustrate them.
Wait.
Yeah, by the way,
Byers also came off as well.
Mad respect to John Kennedy, the Celtic assistant manager.
Robbie Crawford on.
Oh, fuck me. That Button goalie was playing with fire there.
He was indeed.
Oh, they got to respect Lennon and John Kennedy for that, considering none of the players have got the poppies on.
Aye, absolutely.
So what, Lennon and Kennedy are wearing poppies?
Yeah, they're both wearing poppies.
So they obviously didn't make a kit with poppies on.
But they never do.
Too much money, maybe?
Well, but every other cunt. Every other cunt, all right, Ross. Every other cunt can afford to do it, so why can't Celtic when they've probably got the most money in the league?
Okay, now what is that defending all of it?
Jesus, we're playing dangerously now with 4 minutes to the half.
Come on, just hold on, boys. Come on, you bees. Is there a hashtag that I need to get involved with? Like if I'm like, Dundee fans have got quite a few. We've got DDYB, Dundee Derry, Yabas.
We normally just, if anyone does it, just normally do hashtag Mark.
We got a pass earlier. Come on.
CYOB. Come on, you bees.
People there from long.
Yeah.
Yes! Come on! Come on!
Here we go. Game on.
Look how red Stevie's faces went. It's like
Yes!
Okay.
Go on the well.
I did say I haven't seen the goal yet, but I did say Motherwell, they have looked a bit more threatening in the second half. They just need to take their chances.
Floated a ball, a free kick into the box, and Declan Gallagher, I don't think he shoots, I just think he tries to head it across goal and it's went into the far corner. Come on!
He's on my fantasy team. Come on.
Is Napper
They
still
will
in
get
it?
the jitters. They will get the
Yeah, I
jitters.
think
now.
Napper's
Come
coming up
on, man!
They are shiting themselves. Come on.
Come on!
That's a lovely header. He's just guided that
Yeah,
home.
really, really good header. But yeah, I think he tried to hit it across the goal, but he'll take it.
Okay.
Gallagher. Ah.
Oh,
Lennon.
man!
It's tragic when you get rid of one player who had that same chance.
He's going to stop the score. He goes.
Excuse me, I'm trying to watch the Barnet game here, for fuck's sake.
It's nothing more than we deserve. Nothing more than we deserve, by the way.
Absolutely.
Right, it's
Come on.
offside there.
We've got 18 minutes
I'm
plus.
nothing less, should I say? I don't know.
Joseph
Come on.
Boyle, I totally agree.
Go on!
Scott Bain is the biggest fraud I've ever
Oh,
What are you doing?
Idiot! Idiot!
He had two glorious opportunities there. He could have either knocked it around the keeper and slotted it into an empty net, or he could have chipped it over him. He fucking hits it at the fucking keeper.
Come on, Motherwell, man.
That would have been it.
That'd be good.
If we scored that, that would have been it. Game, set, and match. But with less than 20 minutes to go in a Motherwell game, like I say, boys, you get that one goal, watch them shit their pants.
They've been tired as well, Matthew. They played in Thursday night, man. Go at them.
Yeah, that's brilliant, by the way.
These bastards, come on!
Do you know what the best part of this is? I've got that Frimpong in my fantasy team, right? And he got taken off on the 70th minute. Because he got taken off before they conceded the goal, I get my clean sheet points.
What was that corner?
How do you make that one out? Such a closet, Tim. How do you make that one out?
Well, you annoy Rangers fans.
Everybody annoys Rangers fans.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's going to get sent off. He's going to get sent off. He's off. He's been sent off.
Oh, fuck me.
20 seconds until the end of the half, and we are now down to 10 men.
Fuck off, Kane Hemmings, you diving cunt.
Come on!
Matt Preston's
I
just...
didn't last minute. You go, he's a gogs. You had fucking flipped this table.
Mate, you throw your wheelchair out the window.
I throw myself out the window, mate. Woo!
I want my footage.
Oh, well.
There's a lot of sexual noises happening here, lads. Fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay.
Right, so it depends. What we're going to do now. Harry Taylor can slip in at centre half, so it'd probably be 4-4-1 there. Just
no fucking comment,
this.
bastards.
Well, we were going to score in the last minute to make it 2-2.
Fuck up, Brad. Oh, man.
Where the fuck is Nappers? Nappers, you was hired to stop the spoilers. Do your job.
Frazza isn't a closet Tim, he's a closet LMA manager fan. The FM stuff is just a cover story, but that's bullshit.
Fuck off.
Gogsy. Should Aaron Chapman save it?
Yes, he should. His
I think
reaction
so
is
as
so delayed in that.
Whoever's the defender needs to hang himself, needs to hang his head in shame, because that is a stinking attempt to go up for a header.
That's O'Donnell.
That is shite.
Fucking
A
frustrating.
winger should never be beating a full back to a header.
Take your time with this goalkeeper. What even?
You are right. The goalkeeper should have saved that. He should have went with two hands. He's tried to slap it out, isn't he, with one hand, which is like a save for the cameras, but
Again, goals are avoidable, man. We do so well to get ourselves back in the game, and we just fucking.
John Mitchell. I mean, come on, play the game, son.
I know. If it wasn't for Charlie Adam, there was no way we would have got back into that game.
That was some penalty, by the way.
There is some free kick for the second goal as well.
Aye, can't make it. Just like fucking fell out the back of the
Threw
net.
himself at it.
Yeah, Shane Duffy's coming on. Here we go.
Watch Shane Duffy score now.
Why is he coming on? That's ruining my fantasy team points. Why is he coming on?
What do you even tell the players, Matthew? You're doing well, but the fact that one of you got set off is fucking unacceptable.
Well, that's the thing. We have done really well for 45 minutes. We haven't really peppered their goal with attempts, but what we have done is got the lead in that half time, and we're going 1-0 up. And it's just unfortunate that they caught us on the break. We're pushing too much, and I don't know why. And that's where it's left the one-on-one defending situation. And in all fairness, he's took one for the team. He stopped a goal scoring opportunity, but we're now down to 10 men. And this is where we've got 45 minutes now of just not doing nothing stupid. Literally, they're going to try, like I've said it before, force them wide, and then you'll break them down. All we need to do is just get the ball and fucking play long ball for 45 minutes.
There's a difference between Alloa Athletic and Celtic.
There's also a difference between Dundee and Motherwell and the lack of time.
Yeah.
Such a great header for Declan Gallagher as well, man.
Well, that's a very unusual tunnel position.
Yeah, it's right in the corner, yeah.
Well, this is in the right of the corner of the main stand, but that's... Oh, is that your main stand, the one that the camera's on?
That's our main stand there, yeah.
And how far are they in that main stand?
Your tunnel is on the other side, right in the corner, next to the away fans.
Yeah, it is right next to the away fans. You're right, yeah.
Yeah,
literally just in that bit there. It's not very big, but that's where the changing rooms are, just in there. So you've got all of that main stand there, but the changing rooms are just in there. And then further up, you've got the windows that look up there. That's where all the corporate guys sit and have their meals. Underneath there, the windows where the blinds are down is where people can sit and have a meal before the game. And then, because that's open to anyone, that's why they pull the blinds down, so people don't stand there and watch a game for free. So that's why they pull the blinds down.
That's like the 10-minute dance, Ross.
And then obviously as it goes further along, the one in the middle, well, that's a scoreboard that hasn't worked for about a year now, and we won't get fixed. There's a window there, which again I think the chairman and all that lot kind of had their meetings beforehand. And then as it goes further down at the front, there's a gym up the top, and then there's the medical facilities where it says ADifferentView, where they get scanned and everything and all that lot.
Yes. I remember when Dundee got a scoreboard, everybody was like, it wasn't like, oh, we're getting a scoreboard. It was more like, well, I'll be able to see it from our seat.
The other thing was, half the time it didn't even work. I used to do stupid shit. It would the first half, it would hit 45, and then in the second half, it would go back to 0. Yeah, it would go back to 1. Yeah, so the second half would have. And the thing is, Dundee were 10 years later getting a scoreboard than anybody else as well.
Still, you love it.
See, we never had a scoreboard at Underhill, right? All we had was a clock. So if you couldn't tell time, you were fucked.
Yeah. I like the one at Motherwell in the away end. I like that one actually.
We've got 140 people in the chat still. That's fantastic. We pretty much sat at well over 100 people for the duration of this stream, which is fantastic. Thanks everyone for supporting the channel today. We've got a second stream coming up very soon with Rangers and Hamilton. So if you want to stick around for that, feel free.
Fuck off.
We'll be having about a half-hour break in between both streams.
I might just stay on the stream with Matthew and watch this Barnet game.
Well done, Tony. Scott Brown deserved that.
Scott Brown living rent-free in your head. Kevin Cash, what is everybody's favourite away day? Are we talking in the league or just in general? Because in the league, it's probably... Actually, we've gone to United, to be fair.
To be fair to Brown, right, I didn't like him. But he is quite funny with the way he reacts to folk tackling him and stuff, because Watt just does it a little bit afters on him there, and Scott Brown just falls down laughing. He just sits there on the floor smiling. So
you see that one? Remember when he got tackled against Ross County? He got tackled against Ross County and he got up and went.
Yeah.
Or the one against Aberdeen.
To be fair to Brown, he is quite funny with all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tony Watt. I know that Scott Brown and Tony Watt are quite pally, so But yeah, Tony Watt just kind of took him out off the ball there. And Scott Brown just sort of laughs as he's falling down.
Football reactions. Fraz loves the Rangers. No, I do not. I fucking despise the Rangers, mate. Fact.
Fuck you, Rangers. You're a bunch of cunts.
Who the fuck are Rangers? We fucking Seth Carr.
Fuck off, Celtic. You scumbag cunts.
Is either Kilmarnock or Hibs. Fucking Kilmarnock's like a mog.
What's everybody's away day? I think we've been over this before, have we not?
Tynecastle, hands down.
Yeah, mine's Tynecastle for sure.
Tynecastle.
You're the old Jantarts.
Tynecastle.
I'd rather we didn't take players that would like to just go out and party during the lockdown.
Pretty sure that's all your players have been doing the night before this game.
Party.
Party. Cool that sounds.
I think you look at the scores, 3-1. Motherwell haven't played badly.
3-1 for Celtic.
It's been stupid errors that have mean they've lost goals. I think the second one, well, the first one, well, all three actually, to be honest with you, are all individual errors. So
yeah, that all could have been cut out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cham coming on now for the last 6 or 7 minutes.
I'm fucking starving, lads. I don't know about you boys, though.
We go for some halftime scrum.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go now and miss whatever's left of the Motherwell game, boys, because obviously, like I said, I'm going to be mainly focusing on the Barnet game. So,
That's fine.
Thank you for watching, guys. While I've been here, but I'll be on the second half of the Rangers game as well. So, I'm going to close my camera down and then I'll be back.
Right.
Okay.
see you, Matt.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll just take Matt out for the time being. But
On your bees.
Oh,
good Jordan. Oh,
chance there for White.
yeah.
Craig
He's been
White.
really unlucky this season.
John White.
Do you see
Jordan,
the guy that's at Livy?
yeah.
He was out in Finesse last season as well. I bought him on full manager and Kane Hemmings complained.
He's absolutely ganting, man.
I don't really do Dundee career modes on Football Manager. I don't really.
You said to me you don't do it because you can't find a formation that works.
I just don't. I don't really do. Like, I don't ever really do Dundee career modes.
Last season was the only season I've had where like I've actually like my formation actually works with the squad.
I was the other way around.
What formation do you play? Spill the beans.
Me.
Yeah.
See, normally I play that. Is it 4-1-2-2-1? You know, that sort of 4-5-1 with a defensive midfielder just sitting in front of the defence. But then it's
Fuck off.
predictable to say 4-2-3-1 as well. I never really play with two strikers, so.
Fuck off, man. Stop spoiling it, man.
Oh, fucking block my card.
Fucking hell.
I thought my prediction was going to be spot on there, but I think it's 4-1 now.
I said at half time we get beat 4-1.
Is that the calendar behind you, Ross?
Yeah, I've already been slated in the stream for it because I still had it on October and somebody told me to change the month. so yeah. Have you got the calendar?
No, I've got a still game one.
Still been a 4-1 game, has it?
Yeah,
It's not.
It's this month. It's Jamie Ness and Sean Byrne.
Better than last season's shit show where like basically the calendar was irrelevant by January.
Yeah, aye. That's right. Aye. I've got it just underneath that one, last year's calendar. But,
That was a Neil Lennon map.
we had some ballers in that team, like.
Fucking jeez.
I'm still adamant they should do like a July to July calendar rather than or like an August to August calendar.
What, season to season rather than year to year.
Yeah.
It makes sense, mate. That's a Neil Lennon master stroke there, big and Oliver and the jam on the 84th minute and scores 2 minutes later.
I take it COD Vlogs has just given up on moderating the.
Fucking hell, we gave COD Vlogs mod duties. Fuck me, man.
I just don't know why people need to comment a goal.
No.
We are all watching the game.
They wouldn't do it in person. It's just because they're behind a keyboard. They think they're safe to do it.
But Aiden Place wouldn't be in the pub anyway. Kenny's probably like a wee guy. So.
My dad's just texted saying, I hate Andy Walker.
Oh, he's a fucking prick.
We're solid at the bat. Maybe a triple. Yes.
Lennon's here.
Is it beautiful? Neil
She's
Francis.
feeding a lot these days.
Just ban that, Aiden, please.
Even Liam Donnelly's back, I'd maybe take. I know he's good for an assist, but I'd maybe take Paul Worth out the team.
Was that Duffy that just slipped on his arse there?
Fucking, I've stopped watching now, to be honest with you. No, I haven't actually, but I'm just at that point where the game's just gone. In my head, mate.
Yeah, that's going, mate. Yes, we're going to do a Scotland live stream. We do every Scotland game, every Motherwell game, and everything in between.
We also have Champions League games on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. They're always good crack.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, had we played, it's going to be cliche, but if we'd played against a team that wasn't an Old Firm side today, I think we'd have beaten them by our performance. But I mean, we've got to cut out all these defensive errors, because that's what's the difference between the Old Firm and every other shit team in the league, because we all make mistakes like we have done today, and the Old Firm capitalise on that, whereas no one else does. Because no one else.
The thing is, at the end of the day, you've scored a goal today. If you don't concede your 4, you win the game, and it's kind of like, you need to cut out the defensive errors, because you're not going to score many against Celtic. The best you can hope for if you're wanting to win is a 1-0 win, really, or a 2-1 maybe.
Yeah.
I take your points. I take your points on board, but we've had enough chances to score about 3 or 4 ourselves today.
Yeah, true. But the things you're not taking them.
And that is the difference between the two sides at the end of the day, is the clinical nature in the final third. Celtic have been clinical. They've not done much apart from the goal.
Celtic have not been good enough to win the game 4-1, but we've been shit enough in defence with the mistakes we've made to concede these goals.
Yep.
They've probably done enough just to edges, mate. I think, in terms of what the scoreline should be. But again, we'll take positives for it. I still fancy it against any other side. I'm taking positives for it. I think Celtic can do this to any team in the league on their day. I just think they've been clinical in front of goal.
Like, I would happily say Celtic played better against Aberdeen in the 2-0 win last week than this.
Oh, well, they definitely dominated.
But I've not been impressed with Celtic.
No, they're definitely frailties there.
Yes, I have been saying this. I've been saying that we've made too many defensive errors. If you'd actually listen.
But you said you were solid at the back.
Oh my God. Gogsy, I was replying to a message there, and I thought, I didn't know you were replying to a comment. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, who the fuck are you talking to?
No.
Oh man, no, I'm joking. Just a wee light moment there.
To be honest, this kind of shows the gap between the Rangers and Celtic and everybody else from Scottish football, you know.
Yeah.
Not necessarily better football and teams, but they take their chances, and that's what wins them games.
That just sums it up. Chris Longshot going 10 yards wide.
I'll put you at your misery, Gogsy. It's full time.
Yeah. As I said at halftime, it finished 4-1. So shall we play post-match interview bingo? Things that Robbo will say. There's positives to take from the game.
I agree with that.
Celtic are a fantastic team, and on their day they can beat anyone. What else? We made too many errors that we'll have
Too
to...
many individual mistakes that we can't account for.
Yeah. The budget excuse. That's a common one in these sort of games. 4.
See, to be honest with you though, there is positives to take going forward.
Aye, going forward, we were all right.
Need to be more clinical.
So 5, yes.
La 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 la.
I wouldn't start Aaron Chapman next week.
Nah, he'll be deflated.
It was funny when John said Dundee got back from 3-1.
Yes, John.
And instead of scoring 2 goals, she just went and conceded.
The last 2 goals, Aaron Chapman could have done a lot better. Like, he just, the fourth one especially, he just stood there and watched it go in.
Just low getting down, man.
Yeah.
Trevor Carson saves them.
Yeah. Archer for the next game, I think. Who have we got after the international break?
Who do we have?
I don't even know.
Sorry to interject here. Was LUDC the one that got caught on his phone the other night?
Yep.
And now Lennon's giving him hugs and celebrating.
Matthew's back.
Matthew, it's a bad day.
Hello.
On you go, Matthew.
No, I was just going to say, it's good timing. Barnlett's just about to kick off in the second half, but I've just seen the final score of Motherwell.
Yeah. Third goal killed us, mate. Game was done after that.
Yeah.
Gogsy, we have St Johnstone away.
Excellent. Fantastic. I'll say that. Now we're going to get beat 1-0.
And then we've got Hibernian at home.
And he's froze. Oh, 2 have gone, 3 have gone, 4 have gone. Hang on, what's going on? Well, I was the only one that survived. It's like
What?
Thanos.
You're here.
What?
You all right?
We don't hear
Everyone
it.
froze apart from me. I was still going.
We were all fine.
Are you okay?
What I got done? I got snapped.
Who's like this? He
What's
tripped.
going on?
Did
I
you
don't
put some
know.
mushrooms in?
But anyway, we're gonna call time there for the time being. We're gonna be back live at 1:45 for Rangers against Hamilton. Everyone, thank you very much for coming on. We've had over 100 people in the stream from start to finish, which is phenomenal. Yeah, we've had Ross go on. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Cheers, Cogsy.
Yeah. Cheers, Loudmouth, for
Very
dipping in and
handsome man, you.
out. Frazqwandro, thanks for coming on late on.
Yeah.
And Stevie, we'll get them another time, eh?
Aye. On to St Johnstone now. I don't know, Scotland v Serbia.
Yeah, Scotland v Serbia next on Thursday. But first of all, Rangers v Hamilton from 2:45. Be there or be square. Anyway, guys, I've been your host, Gogsy89. You've been watching Past the Mic. Thank you very much. Take care.
Drive safe.